What's good, family? Welcome back to another video with your boy. I know it's a different setting slash scenery over here chilling. I feel like I just wanted to switch it up. Instead of being in the same exact room, I'm bringing you to my living room. You know what I'm saying? There's a living room in the background. But in this video right here, we have the worst case I've ever seen. Judge gives 3 life sentences to man who killed, you know what I'm saying, a person that's not of age and girlfriend. Clearly this dude is fighting demons. Clearly. I mean, like, any person that has like this type of hairstyle, you fighting some type of demons. There's no way you dude is not fighting demons if he's letting his hair get like that. You know what I'm saying? To each their own. You feel me? Dreadlocks are cool. But what's going on with this here? What do y'all think? Comment down below what y'all think. I mean, like, just before we even get into the video, 3 life sentences is crazy. So without further ado, let's just see what's going on with this dude right here, bro.
I am not sorry for something I didn't do, and I am not sorry for the things I did do.
Mr. O'Neill, listen, stop, listen to me. You're not going to raise your voice again.
I'm not going to raise my voice again. I'm not.
I will have you removed from this courtroom. I can sentence you without you being present.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't conduct
I
yourself.
understand, young.
Thank you.
But I will say, I'm sorry for your loss.
19 years I've been at this job. I have seen human beings killed at the hands of others in every way imaginable. You name it, I've seen it. Shootings, stabbings, drownings, suffocatings, blown apart by cars and DUI manslaughter cases.
Bro, it's like, to really think, like, being a judge is a hard job because you have to really, like, discern, like, the gray lines. You're sentencing people now. I'm pretty sure in this instance the evidence being provided was absolutely undeniable for him to get 3 life sentences. But there have been other situations where people go to jail and they don't have, you know what I'm saying, they never did it. But when it comes to life sentences, or even 10 years or even 5 years, that's a pretty hefty burden for a judge to have. Like, you have to really be tuned in with God. You have to have a higher level of righteousness than the average human being to be a judge. That's what I personally believe.
Horrible things. This is the worst.
I did not say righteousness, but like moral scale.
Case I've ever seen as far as the facts go. When the person from fire department, when he testified, and when he said that he retrieved the body of Cornelia O'Neill from the home, and all he could do was sob. It took every ounce I had not to start sobbing too. Because there is no way any person with any feeling could have witnessed or seen the photos of what occurred that night and not be haunted for the rest of your life.
Damn.
I know I will be. For the rest of my life, I'll be haunted by what I saw as far as the evidence and just the abject cruelty of it all. The abject cruelty. And I was aware, because I reviewed a lot of the discovery ahead of time, as you well know, did a lot of the camera inspection of a lot of documents. And I was aware there was some evidence, at least, that when you needed to recover from your gunshot wound, that neither your parents nor your Aisha, Ms. Robinson, would let you come recover at their home. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not going to get into a dispute. I'm just mentioning there was some evidence referencing that in the records.
Damn, so it must have been something crazier than just gunshots, bro. Like, it must have been like stabbing. I say stabbing is worse than gunshots because, like, I feel like you feel it going through you.
And all I can think about, because I knew that Miss Barron was not with you romantically at the time, and I knew that she just out of the goodness of her heart let you come stay with her. And it is beyond tragic that critical decision ended in so much horror for her and for her children. It is unspeakably cruel what happened as a result of that one decision. The way that Ms. Barron died was horrific, and that 911 call, which captured truly all of it. You've heard, and everyone who's heard that 911 call, heard a death scream. If anybody ever wants to know what it sounds like before a human being dies, knowing that their death is imminent, that's exactly what it is. That was a death scream.
We don't see if it's true.
But what happened to little Ronidia and to little Ronnie, but I'm going to focus on Ronidia because she was special. And you can tell Miss Barron had done everything she could to create a beautiful home for her family. I noticed that Ronidia's bedroom, before you set it on fire, you could tell she tried so hard to make her feel like a princess. She did.
Wait, who set it on fire?
Notice that Ronidia's bedroom, before you set it on fire.
This man's a straight demon, bro. He not only taking lives, he's setting shit on fire. I mean, like, that's realistically the stuff that you see in the movies, bro. Like, nigga, like, bro, to get to that point where he's over here taking a life and setting shit on fire is just absolutely insane, bro.
You could tell she tried so hard to make her feel like a princess. Kenyatta did everything she could. And I noticed too in the kitchen, on the refrigerator, she put up magnets that said faith, love, family, hope. And then you know what else happened at the refrigerator during that night? It got splattered with blood all over it due to what happened. And little Ronidia, she couldn't scream, she couldn't run away, and she witnessed what you did to her mother as far as shooting her mother in the arm with the gunshot. She knew. And the horror that that child suffered. And she already had a life where she was born with challenges regarding her physical and her mental disabilities. But the pain and suffering that she suffered that night at your hands, unspeakable, absolutely unspeakable. And at the moment, that first time you struck her with that hatchet, and little Ronnie...
Bro, what? That's how niggas is moving now? That's how they moving now? Wow. Hey, bruh. I mean, I'm no judge, but it seemed like it's justified, bro. Because there's something mentally wrong for you to take a hatchet and do all... What? Bro. I wouldn't even want to do that to my worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? That's not even something... That's something that, like, is only needed out of, like, if you have burglars hopping in and your life is threatened. But, like, to do that, not being threatened, to someone that you obviously had some sort of relationship where there was trust built, it could have been romantic before, even a person that's not even of age, I don't want to say the word because YouTube been yellow flag and everything. But damn, bro.
He testified that all he could see was tears coming out of his sister's face. At that moment, that child knew, she knew she was being betrayed in the cruelest, most tragic and sorrowful way that a child could ever be betrayed. She was being betrayed by her parent, the one person that should be there to protect their children and love them and keep them from harm. And that was the last thing that child felt before she passed on from this earth, was your utter, cruel betrayal to her. And I read somewhere, and I don't know if it's true or not, I have no idea, but I read somewhere that souls pick their lives, and that they know exactly how difficult their lives are going to be before they enter into this world. And I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, Ronidia O'Neal is one of the bravest souls I have ever come across in my 54 years on this planet. One of the bravest ever, because she suffered so dramatically.
Hey, bro, like, you know, there's just a certain level of innocence that comes when you're dealing with someone that's, you know, of a younger age. They need a parent to teach them right from wrong. And I mean, in that instance, you know, when it comes to a child, I definitely believe that, you know, when it comes to a child and their souls, I definitely believe God has mercy on them and they're in a better place, you know, known as heaven. But bro, like, this dude is different, bro. And like, to even start off, to even bring it back to the first clip, he's over here talking with his chest, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's owning some shit, like as if he's innocent, which is absolutely insane to even think about. Like,
I am not sorry.
Just starting off with "I am not sorry" is absolutely insane. Like, I think if any righteous judge hears that, you know what I'm saying, you getting sent to prison. I mean, just correlating it to the Bible, the one thing that God wants us to do is repent and say, yo, we are sorry. We're recognizing where we're wrong. You know what I'm saying? But if we over here talking about how we're not sorry and we continue to have this pride and stuff, this ain't the place for you, my boy. And I believe that's what God is going to be saying, because if you're not sorry, then you think you're better than me. You think you're more
for
moral.
something I didn't do, and I am not sorry for the things I did do.
Mr. O'Neill,
All right.
listen, stop,
All right.
listen to me.
I'm
You're
not
going to raise your voice again.
I'm not going to raise my voice again. I'm not.
I will have you removed from this courtroom. I consent.
But yeah, this is absolutely insane. I mean, this video caught my attention. It has 41 million views, and that's why I need to give it a look. Let's take a look at the comments, what they're talking about. It says, everyone's a gangster until the inmates find out you killed, you know? That says his son survived. Wow, the son survived. Wow, bro. You know, it's a very touchy subject. But hey, bro, comment down below your thoughts on this situation right here. I hope you guys, you know, enjoy this video. Different scenery. Love you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Peace.